Good day, traders. The 4-step method to high performance trading and the free audio program, the 7-step daily routine for high performance traders, are both free downloads to help you develop the skill set, the mindset, the discipline to master the markets. The link is down below in the box, the description box. They're both free downloads. Let's get started. Good day, traders. Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. Today's short video on the 3-session setup on day 3 and the pound and the euro. Two excellent opportunities. The yen crosses also gave great day 3-session setups. And then an opportunity for a trend continuation, low-hanging fruit trade in the US session, both on the pound and the euro. And again, just going back through the process and the simple setups that rinse and repeat. Day 3, same opportunities will occur over and over again. And this week we had no major red news in today's U.S. session or on Wednesday in general. But we had our opening range on Monday. Again, pink line delineating our Monday. I'll just color that in. Monday, opening range. Tuesday, initial balance. We saw some large moves yesterday on many markets. And then the 3-session setup heading into our Europe-London window. Now, being overseas, I thought I was going to be able to trade the London session today, but the way that the game schedule fell today, I wasn't able to be here, but I was able to come back just prior to the U.S. window, just as it was opening. And my thesis on day 3, again, is always looking for a day 3 trading setup. We talked about this day 3 parabolics, looking for day 3 parabolics. We've talked about the 3-session setup opportunities. You can go back and watch these videos, because we talk about day 3, session 3 setups that repeat, and the power of 3. I reviewed this in one of the mindset videos just last week. The most important thing is that on a day 3, we can get a parabolic setup out of a basket of instruments, a really high quality parabolic setup, or a 3-session opportunity that can turn into a parabolic 3-session setup. So again, Monday being our day 1. So Monday forms our opening range for the week. We go higher on day 2, and then yesterday we had the big reversal, and Monday, Tuesday forms our initial balance now. We had a breakout of Monday's low that pulled back at the beginning of Wednesday today, but we had our breakout of Monday's high on day 2, broke out Monday's high, higher high, triggers breakouts before collapsing and reversing yesterday and taking out Monday's low. This also triggers breakouts at Monday's low, but that forms our new initial balance. We have a peak formation high made at the end of our 3-hour London window. We have a peak formation low made at the low of our US session in our 3-hour window, and then we have our consolidation. Peak formation high, peak formation low, consolidation that starts to go into a parabolic setup, an ascending triangle at the low of the peak formation US session, peak formation high, peak formation low, consolidation, major round numbers, double zeros. We're down in level 1 heading into our Europe open window. Our universal 5-minute entry criteria gives a higher high and a dump into our EMA for the entry at the quarter level for the easy 50 pip move in our Europe London window. That brings us to our U.S. session. We've already triggered breakouts at the low of Monday. We have breakout traders, other time frame traders in the market, and we have a parabolic reversal inside. Now, higher highs, higher lows heading into our U.S. window. That is a setup for a dump and pump. Higher highs, higher lows. We have not taken out the high of the day yet, but we have breakout traders triggered at Monday's low. First hour puts in a low of the session before consolidating sideways. On our 1-minute chart, we've taken out the higher low as we head into that third 15-minute candle, tightening that up now into our 1-minute time frame. Heading into the end of the hour and in beginning of the second hour, we get our opportunity to enter this market with a nice tight stop underneath the swing low. And as this starts to accelerate, positioning into this move, the engulfment, and then the little candles in the parabolic setup for the vertical blow off through the high of the day. Now this was a great opportunity because it's just low hanging fruit back through the high of the day. Now if we compare this to the euro, the reason that I felt the pound was a bit more attractive, well, they're very similar trade setups, we'll look at the euro in a second, is the fact that we had a bit more space before we were going to take out the previous day's high. That gap just led me to believe that the pound may offer a bit more volatility. And in fact, they didn't really move too much differently. They both blew off about the same amount, but they were both textbook 3-session day 3 trade setups for an easy move in the London session for traders who caught this, but also a low-hanging fruit continuation trade in the US window. The euro also set up very similar. We had an opening range on Monday, established our high and low for the beginning of the new week. Just tighten this up. They broke higher on Monday, similar to the pound, breaking the high of the day, triggering breakout traders, and then collapsing in the London session for a low-hanging fruit continuation trade in the US window back to the low of Monday's opening range. That establishes our initial balance and gives us a higher high on day 3. But also, most importantly, is the 3-session setup. We had our peak formation form in the US session, and peak formation high, and a peak formation low, or a low of the day, that formed after the 3-hour window. That market again then proceeded into consolidation at the quarter level, auctioning sideways, and then just prior to heading into our Europe session, the market broke out of the smaller consolidation rectangle. Again, the pattern within the pattern, as Peter Brandt calls it. So again, there's that pattern: peak formation high, peak formation low, consolidation, heading into our timing window. Traders had an opportunity for a low stress, easy 50 plus pip move in the Europe-London window. So again, coming into our US session, we have the previous day's high. The market has dumped down. We had higher highs, higher lows. And then we're inside of that peak formation. Inside of the peak formation, trading into the higher low as we head into our US session. So we're still back. We've had our break in structure and then back on the front side of our move as we head into the end of the hour. And very similar to the pound, we have an ascending triangle, but we start to go into a parabolic formation on the 1-minute chart. Only slight difference, we have a little falling trend line that engulfs as opposed to the consolidation on the pound, but we have our parabolic formation just as it's about to go vertical. Again, the reason I went with the pound is that I felt that there was more space at the, if it can break out and fill after taking out the high. The euro did go vertical, in fact, and gave pretty much an equal distance move, maybe a little bit more, but both very similar day 3-session parabolic opportunities. These will show up again and again and again. So coming back to that statement that I say, you only need 2 or 3 really high quality trades a week to significantly grow your account. Memorize these 2 setups because they will show up again and again and again. Not at the screen for the Europe-London session, but the low-hanging fruit continuation trade was an easy trade in the U.S. session for either the pound or the euro for traders in the U.S. session. So opportunities are everywhere. Again, the timing window is key. That's when these markets are going to move. So just keep it simple, traders. Focus on these. These are high-quality setups. These are lock and load 90-10 opportunities, 3-session setups on day 3 for parabolic moves in either London or a low-hanging fruit continuation trade, which also went parabolic in the second hour for an easy blow-off in the U.S. session. Keep it simple, traders. 1% better every single day. These trade setups are not going away. It's been a great tournament so far. The Australian team won their first game. They played Slovenia, an awesome game. Both teams played amazing. Tomorrow, Australia plays Singapore on day 2, and incredible tournament. Sweden, Finland, Norway, Singapore, Denmark, USA. The list goes on. There's a lot of great teams here and some phenomenal athletes. So keep it simple, traders. Master your setups, keep it simple, and may the markets go with you.